What's going on, everybody? Greg Ehrenberg here to break down another NBA slate, and this one could be a crazy one. It's NBA trade deadline day, so we're going to see a lot of players moving teams, and something that already impacted one of my bets yesterday, because if you guys had tailed my bets yesterday, one of the bets that I had on the board was Mike Conley under 3.5 rebounds. Well, Conley never played, which was a little disappointing because I got really good closing line value on it. The line had actually moved to 2.5, and then what ends up happening? He gets traded in a three-team deal with D'Angelo Russell and Russell Westbrook involved. So that one ended up getting voided, but it still ended up being an okay night because the other two bets I had, they split. They went 1-1, but one of them was a pretty good plus money bet, plus 125 on Reggie Jackson over 2.5 assists. And that was one that he actually hit in the third quarter of that game. So wasn't really too much sweat there. And the one that lost was James Harden under 10.5 assists. And that one I felt really good about. He was at 8 assists at the end of the third quarter. But one thing that really did hurt the bet is I was analyzing it as a really difficult matchup for James Harden. And then what happens after I record the video? Robert Williams, Al Horford, who are not on the injury report, they get added as questionable, they get ruled out. So if I had known that at the time that I had placed the bet and recorded my video early in the day, I wouldn't have ended up betting James Harden. But that's just the way things break, especially this time of year as we're in the trade deadline season. But either way, we were 1-1 yesterday, and it wasn't the end of the world since we won the plus 125 bet on Reggie Jackson. And also, I haven't asked for this yet. As you guys come and like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment below to let me know whatever your thoughts are for the NBA action today, trade deadline, any bets you have, whatever it may be. I always like to hear from you guys in the comment section. And with that in mind, we did have one thing, if you guys are in the Discord channel, that broke really well when it came to the trade deadline, because one of my favorite bets as of late has been betting on Suns futures. I've been saying that if we were to see Kevin Durant traded, I was fairly sure the location was going to end up being the Phoenix Suns. They had the best trade assets to get him. They also just recently had ownership change, so it just made sense to end up going to Phoenix. And that's something that ended up happening. So I've been telling people in Discord to bet Phoenix Suns futures. It's something that I have bets on myself. I have them at 21 to 1 to win the championship. I have them at 24 to 1 to win the championship. I have them at plus 950 to win the Western Conference. That is all now really good value with Kevin Durant officially a member of the Phoenix Suns. So if you guys are in Discord, hopefully you tailed that bet. If you guys are not in Discord, you could get 1 week 50% off when you sign up using the link below and get access to other insights like the Phoenix Suns for myself. That's something that ended up being really good. And then we've got some NFL futures that could potentially be paying out soon that have some good long shot odds. So hopefully I'll have some winning tickets from those as well. So once again, if you want to get into our Discord channel and get access to insights like Kevin Durant going to the Phoenix Suns, ahead of him going to the Suns and getting good closing line value, our Discord channel, 1 week, 50% off when you sign up using the link below. But let's talk about tonight's NBA slate now. These are my favorite bets of the day. So now a lot of my bets for today, well, a lot. I have 2 bets today. Both of them are going to be based on some of the recent trade news and how I think it's creating additional value on players. And this starts with Torrey Craig over 5.5 rebounds. So look at what the Phoenix Suns are working with today, because they obviously made a very strong trade to improve their title odds this year by acquiring Kevin Durant. But what they shipped away in the trade, Cam Johnson, they also shipped away Mikal Bridges, who's been excellent for them as of late. But in addition to that, Devin Booker is resting today. So Devin Booker recently came back from a groin injury, isn't going to be playing. As a result, this is a really shorthanded team. These are the forwards that we have available for the Phoenix Suns tonight. Dario Saric, Torrey Craig, Josh Okogie, Ish Wainwright, and that's it. Just those 4 guys. Torrey Craig is going to start, and I think he's going to play all of the minutes that he could possibly handle. And Torrey Craig's a pretty good rebounder. So we've actually seen really good rebounding numbers from him just overall for the year when he's played extended minutes and been in the starting rotation. He's got a good matchup tonight against the Atlanta Hawks. And now just all this opportunity goes somewhere. Even if this game happens to be a blowout because the Suns are shorthanded, I don't even know they could take that they could even take Craig off the court in that scenario because of how few pieces they have. And by the way, here are his rebounding numbers as a starter this year. He's averaging 6 rebounds per game, just normally as a starter in 27 minutes per game. We're probably looking at like 35, 36 minutes from Torrey Craig with this team being shorthanded. So he's being way undervalued in my opinion. I think you can make a case that his rebound prop should be like 8.5 or 7.5 today, considering how many players are not active for the Suns, considering that the trade is not going to have the Kevin Durant available. Also, Kevin Durant isn't healthy right now, but big additional role for Torrey Craig. I like him for over 5.5 rebounds. Do you guys want to put some extra money in your pocket ahead of the Super Bowl? You probably do, and here's an easy way to make $200. Just sign up at DraftKings Sportsbook using the link that we have below, because when you do, your first bet over at DK is paying out $200 regardless of if that bet wins or loses. So this is a really good way, like I said, just help build up that bankroll. Give yourself some extra bucks to spend for the Super Bowl. Sign up using our link below for DraftKings. Throw $5 on that Torrey Craig prop, because this offer, it's good for any prop. It's good for any market, any total, any over/under. All you have to do is sign up using the link below and place a $5 bet. And DraftKings Sportsbook is going to give you $200 in bonus bets that you could spend it on the Super Bowl. Take advantage of that. If your friend has a gambling problem, anybody you know, call or text the number 1-800-GAMBLER. So also related to that Suns trade, which, was made with the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets are also playing today, and the Nets made a handful of trades recently, and we're seeing a lot of pieces come and go. Some new faces on the Nets. Actually, not very many old faces. This is almost entirely a new look roster. But Spencer Dinwiddie is back in the mix with his team. He was formerly a member of the Nets, and I think his familiarity with the team should lend itself to him not really having any kind of minutes restriction today. As long as he starts, I think we're looking at massive minutes for Spencer Dinwiddie, which is why I'm betting him for over 28.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. And I'm going out on a little bit of a limb here just because I'm looking at the outlook of the Nets and who they're going to have available, where Cam Johnson isn't available to play it. Mikal Bridges isn't available. I know that Cam Thomas has been exceptional lately for the Nets. But I don't think that this usage and scoring is totally sustainable, and that is something where Spencer Dinwiddie should really, really be able to benefit here. Is just the other guys in the starting lineup. It's going to be Dinwiddie, Claxton, Cam Thomas, Ben Simmons, and like Royce O'Neal and Dorian. Some combination of then Royce O'Neal and Dorian Finney-Smith, and those are just not high usage guys in general. Outside of Cam Thomas, who's been taking a lot of shots as of late. So I think Dinwiddie's going to shoot a ton. He's going to have the ball in his hands a bunch, which is going to lend itself to a lot of assist opportunities. So the 28.5 points plus rebounds plus assists, I think is a little bit on the low side. I think it should be like 32 or 33.5. So like the over here on Spencer Dinwiddie. One thing I will say is don't place this bet quite yet. Wait until the starting lineup comes out just to affirm that he's in the starting lineup. I expect he's going to be. As long as he is, I really do like over 28.5 PRA for Spencer Dinwiddie. So recapping the two bets I have for today, which are fueled by some teams being shorthanded due to the trade deadline. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie over 28.5 points plus rebounds plus assists, and then Torrey Craig over 5.5 rebounds. Two players I think should benefit both from that Kevin Durant trade, and then also the Nets being shorthanded as a result of some of the pieces moving via other trades that they've made as of late. So that's what I've got my eye on, and there could be other value that opens up as more trades and other players are moved throughout the day. So be on the lookout for that. But before you guys leave here, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and good luck tonight.